Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Hamlet, episode number 15, believe it or not. Moved into October. We're going to see what we have to do. I know our grass is probably ready, that's about the only thing. Better feed the dog. Yeah, I can't feed him because he's too close to me. Yeah. No, I'm only petting him. Hey, we'll come back and feed him again. Yeah, our grass is ready. So we have that to harvest. We haven't got much else to do. Carrots won't be ready until next month, I think. They need to be stage 5. Yeah, stage 5. D8 is they have to be harvested within D8 months or they'll go bad. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to get our grass done. We're going to make hay again. We need to put grass straight into the barn. The cows have run out, so the productivity have dropped off ever so slightly because of that. Me bad on that. I didn't look after it. Now, they'll still show us having feed, but their percentage is lower. Chickens are okay. We'll need to top them off when we convert the trailer back. The trailer at the moment is in a bale format, and we're going to leave it there because we're going to need to use that when we get the hay off the field. So, game plan. What's the game plan? Just do whatever contracts we can do. You notice the way I made every effort to avoid the dog when I knew it was going to ghost. We're going to do contracts, whatever's there. As per usual, we have fertilization too and a mowing, or not a mowing, sowing barley contract. So at least we have something to do. On our own land, we have nothing to do until the carrots are ready, apart from getting this grass off the field. We have the ability now to buy another field with the money we have in the bank. Decision needs to be made. I don't think we're going to bother with the grass field up beside the sheep pen for now. We don't need it yet. We have enough grass in what we have to make our hay. And we could do a little bit of extra land. So we'll have a look around and see what we can afford when we get a little bit further on. Ideally, like I'd love to buy that pasture there and even just use the land for something else because it's right beside the farm. But we leave that as a pasture. There's plenty of other, we're not stuck for fields. There's plenty of other fields around that we can purchase that aren't too far away. Well, everything on this map is close by anyway. So, game plan is get this done first and then we move on to contracts and swiftly then probably move into the carrot harvest next month. There's not going to be an awful lot of contracts there. I think there's probably only one field left to be harvested on the map. Let's just jump in and check. These are ours. That's our oats. That's our carrots. Sunflower. Oh, there is, no, that's cotton. We won't be doing clover. We never get a contract on that. All the rest of them are next year. There's nothing there. The grass won't be ready yet. The alfalfa, we never get on for that. Grain beans. Only a small field. Corn. We don't have a header. Cotton. There's 2 cotton. I suppose if cotton one comes up, we could take the harvester if we do get them. I don't recall them having ever come up on this map. But first time for everything. But yeah, let me get this grass cut, tethered, windrow, baled in and done, and then we'll move on to something else and we'll have a look at what we're going to do. I'll probably keep you in for 1 or 2 of the contracts as well because there's not going to be an awful lot in this episode. We'll probably get through this fairly quick. Just having a quick look around the map there, and the field I was thinking of targeting next, actually it's 48,000 or just over what we have, and it has sunflowers that are ripe in it, but we can't afford to buy it anyway because if we do get the field, if we get a little bit of money to buy the field, we need to lease a header to take the sunflowers. out of the field. Now, there's nothing to stop us doing that on this game save. It's fair game if we can do that. I'm just wondering whether I should kind of make that a target of this episode to go for that field. I'll just show you now. This is a field number 11 because it's the next closest one. Now we can afford 12, I think. At the moment we can. 11 is just slightly overreach. It's €1,500 more than we have, but we'd need a header. That's the only thing. So maybe not this time. No, but maybe going forward we'll keep an eye on what crops are in the fields as well, and we can buy them. Oh yeah, by the way, the red tape mod, when you see the tractor it gave me this month, we still have the pea harvester from I think that's a little bit oversized for this map. It'll come in handy for hauling the trailer for the carrots. We won't get stuck, I'll put it that way. But it's a little bit on the oversized. I was going to just get the small little International again, to have the second tractor, which I leased before, and I probably still will, because that's just a little bit much. The other one's not that. It's only a couple of hundred to lease it. It'll do for hauling the carrots off the field. But I was kind of surprised I got such a big piece of equipment on the map, to be honest, because it's too big for everything. So yeah, just an option there. We'll keep it in mind. Buying a field with a crop in it, taking the crop. It's nothing to say we can't do that. I keep thinking, oh, I can't buy a field, but that's on the triple threat challenge. I put that rule in myself that any fields I buy, I have to harvest. I can't believe I missed so many pieces on this. Look, there's one down here, there's one along the side. What happens, you're going along and you're daydreaming about what's next, what do you need to do next, where to after this. Do we buy that field, do we not buy that field? I just missed the bits. And like, I know it's not a lot, it's not worth putting the mower back on just to go to get them, but you know, I like tidy fields when they're finished. I just won't come this way when I'm coming out of the farm. I'll go down the other lane where I won't see it. Anyway, as you can see, nothing takes any length of time when it comes to doing our own work. Like literally not even 10 minutes you have this tethered up. I was considering just converting back to single tires on the tractor for now, but we're gonna we kind of need them for certain jobs. The duals, the tractor just goes so much better. Now we've no cultivation contracts there yet, or ploughing, but it's early days. We literally came into the game, 2-3 minutes. We came into the month before I started recording. I didn't even properly look around the farm, apart from checking the calendar just to see were the carrots ready before I even went over to the field. It looks like there's no house there, doesn't it? Ah, we have no house. Okay. Now we have a problem. You know what that is? Map update. Recommends a new save. We've lost our house. Okay. It recommended a new save. That must be why. It wasn't a requirement, but it was recommended, and there you go. I wonder if we lost any more properties around. Let's go and take a look. That has me a little bit concerned now that maybe we've lost some of the buildings down here. I was keeping an eye out. This is the first one we've done with the new save, or without the new save, if you know what I mean, since the map update. Do we still have our building on 72? We still have our building on 72. There's another one here somewhere else. We still got everything on this farm. Looks like it. Okay. You know what? I'll place down the house. I think the reason the house is gone is you couldn't sell it. It was just stuck there. and you couldn't remove it. And I think that's what they updated. They updated so you could sell the house. So effectively then you could sell this land, because you couldn't sell this field if you didn't want to, or if you wanted to sell it, you couldn't sell it. Let's just jump in and just see, can we actually sell this field now? Jump into the right menu would help. Hillside. Sell. No. That must be the walls which are placed on it. The clothesline and that are there. Okay, so that's one of the reasons they recommended a new save, and there was no way 3 years into it with all we've done, all we've gotten ready and all. I just had to risk it on this one. There's nothing major since it was only a recommendation and not required. Now, you can read into that maybe a lost in translation is that it is required, but it's just the map modeler might have just put recommended in instead of required. We'll soldier on. And we'll see whether any other problems arise down the road. We'll deal with them as we go along, but I wasn't prepared to rebuild what we'd already had in this map. Not like on La Meche, where I hadn't placed anything, so it was easy enough to rebuild. Whereas with this one, that pen was put down so that we could put a gate into it, and the shed was moved back, the other shed was put in, the chicken coop was put in. Like, we did quite a few alterations on this. We have up at the other end where the sheep are, there was alterations done up there. So I didn't want to be trying to rebuild and losing all the work we done for the 3 years. Now granted, I still have them. I took screen grabs of everything just in case. Absolutely everything. So we have all the details. If I did want to rebuild, we have everything there. Keep missing the trigger. There we go. We got it now. Right, let me get this windrow up and get the bells off the field, and I'm going to have a look at that farmhouse as well and see, is there a possibility of placing one down just to put something in the spot. Now, what I will do... Oh, it was already unfolding. What I will do is I will... Whoa. I will, if I place one, I wonder what happened. I put a worker in it by accident. And I'm going the wrong way around this field because I put my grass into the forest. Stop talking and do the work. See what happens when I keep you in, I keep talking and I make a bags out of everything. Anyway, yeah, I will place a house. And I'll refund the money to myself, whatever it costs to put it down, just so we're not looking at a clothesline and a couple of walls on the plot. But there you go. We found the problem anyway after the update, but it's not a major issue, thankfully. Baling done. As you can see, the contracts populated, so we've taken them on. Every single one of them, including the cotton harvest. We won't make a lot from it by the time the equipment's taken out of it, but still, it's better than nothing. We'll get a bit of a bonus then from the cotton. Yeah, one of the other things that's changed in the map update is the traffic, where we used to just have one car going around. On my way down here, I'm at 4. So that's one of the points that was made in the update, that there was an alteration made to the traffic. Now, I did place a small farmhouse. It was €1,700. It's not actually a farmhouse, it's a decoration, because I didn't want to place down a farmhouse because the triggers are already outside the farmhouse that was there. So I just put down the decoration one. It's the very basic one, just to have something on the site. It fitted in just about. I couldn't find the one that was originally there. I probably just haven't got the pack loaded up that it's in. And yeah, just to tidy it up, make it look a little bit better. Why did our money? Oh yeah, why has our money gone down? Our money's gone down because I twice put a worker into this when I was starting off, so they're after charging me €2, €1 each time. So I just got to get through these contracts, get them done, and get the money in the bank. And yeah, if we have the money to get the head for the trailer or for the combine and that, I think there's got to be enough money there for the loan and everything else. I may buy that sunflower fields, lease the head for our combine to harvest it, and yeah, do that because it was a target as our next field anyway. So if the crop is still in now, the crop could be gone at this stage. Just the way the game works, it might have actually been harvested now at this stage. Yeah, here we go. Definitely a huge difference in this tractor. There's no doubt about it. It's much easier to get through this work. Big difference. Like 15 kilometers an hour is the working speed for this cultivator, and we're achieving it no problem whatsoever. With the other tractor we were getting 12 and 13, the odd time going downhill. It might be 15, we're going uphill here now, and it's working okay. So much better investment for what we're doing. So let me get these out of the way and then we'll progress on after that. Got through all those contracts that I took on, bar the cotton one I didn't do. I just came down to see is this field still here. The sunflower field. Right, let's collect on the contracts. So these are all done. They don't take long. It's the driving takes the longest. There's just so many cars on this map now. It's unreal, the difference. Okay, right. So we're going to do this. We're going to buy this. And we're going to harvest this. Where are we? Map. Just want to make sure it was still there. Buy. Okay, there we go. We're down to 4,700. Now we need to lease a corn header. Had a quick look when you go into the combine we have. You go for combinations, it doesn't show you, but it shows it does corn on the bottom list. So the only option we have is this one here. I don't know whether these will work on it, the other ones, but this will do a small field anyway. We're just going to lease it. It's nearly 1,000 to lease. There you go. Okay, so we have ourselves a field. And we're going to need that. We're going to need the trailer anyway, so we'll get the combine down first. And yeah, we have ourselves a cornfield to harvest, and then we have a field to prepare for a crop. Now we could get a winter crop into it. We might do that this month. I think we probably will, yeah. I think we'll probably do that. We'll get it harvested, we'll get it ploughed up, we'll get everything done that we need to do to it, and we'll get barley or wheat into it for next year. I think that's the thing to do. This corn off the field is just going to be sold straight, because we won't be able to do any processing with it. I was looking at the money, because the money was on a roundy figure. I was looking at it, was going down slowly. I was wondering, where's that going? I think it's the water charges for the sheep. It's only gone down really slow, but I was kind of thinking, I've no productions running, so it has to be that. There can't be anything else. Here's a bit crowded until I get rid of the cotton harvester. I was just afraid if I left that field any longer, it was going to end up being harvested without it being offered as a contract. Please work. It is. It's working. There you go. Yeah. I know I normally try not to buy a field with a crop in it. Well, not normally. It's normally just on the triple threat challenge that I said I'd do that. I wouldn't take the crops out of the fields. I'd plough them in. I've done this many a time. But it wasn't against my set of rules for this map. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything anything wrong. It just feels like I am because of the other series, that's all. So we'll progress on, we'll get this done, we'll get the straw off the field, we get the field prepared, then we'll continue on with the contracts and that. And we'll see how we get on. I don't think we're going to be doing the carrot harvest in this episode. I think we ended up not expecting there to be so much to do, and we're going to just fly through this month really quickly into the next month, but like already it's been way more than what I expected to come up. And then we bought this field as well, which we can get ready for sowing as well, so that's given us something extra to work on this month. The sunflowers off this should cover the cost of the head anyway, and then we'll have the bit of straw as well. So yeah, we'll do okay. We'll do okay. That didn't take too long. The only downside was I decided to drive through the crop. I wasn't watching the tank, and it filled. So I done a nice long line of crop destruction when the combine was full. Oh, I got them with the back wheel. I've done that a few times already as well. But yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was going along. I never even looked. I actually looked and I thought, you know what, this is all going to fit in the tank. I don't need to pay too much attention to it. And then next thing I knew, I was heading on down the line and nothing was happening except a nice load of crop destruction. Did I see another bit? There is another bit down there. Yeah, let's go get that. Have to get it. Can't leave it. Probably won't even put 2 litres in. No, it didn't even register. Grant. Now we have, what does this hold? I can't remember. We've 1 load in plus 191 litres. I probably killed more than I came back to do. Okay, let's see what we get for this. 8,191. Still, it's profit. There's the second. That's not the cotton harvest we have to do, but that's the only other cotton field there is. We're nearly out of fields on the map. Of course, I didn't even look to see where we're going. We're going to La Coupe, I think. Anyway, I think it's the only place I looked up, and there was only one place to sell it. Here we go. Look, we used to get 1 car every now and again. 1. I'm staying over because they're going to come around the corner too. 3. They're going up different roads as well where they weren't going before. No, we only got the 3. We got the red car as well. We got a few different ones. This was the other thing that was modified here. They put down a pad. Show you where the trigger is. 6,189 plus 545. So we got about 6-7. Just over. That's alright. That's giving us back our money we need for our loan and everything else. Because there might only be 1 or 2 more contracts. Okay, there you go. We have a field. We harvested it. And we have money in the bank straight away from it, so that's not bad. 6.5 grand just over it in the bank. And a load of straw to get baled up. I'm going to do that now. And then we'll have a look down and see what we're going to do next. I was just about to return the corn header, the corn header. And I went and looked to see was there any more fields on the map that could require it. And of course, lo and behold, here we had this one. Field of corn. So then I went and checked the contracts and it actually come up. So there you go, happy days. We get to use it, we get the money back for doing this contract that we paid for it. That we've already made our money anyway, so this contract is worth. Just save the game quickly. I haven't saved it in a while. Money on this contract is 1,069, and this costs us, I think, 969, something like that. So, yeah. Plus, we get a little bit of a bonus off the grain when we deliver it. So, a few more contracts have come up. So it's turned out to be busy enough episode, and one that I don't know why I anticipated coming in. It wouldn't be that busy, but there you go. What is that? That's onions, isn't it? Potatoes. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, that did come up for harvest, but we weren't doing them. We don't have a... There's only one harvester I would do potatoes with, and that's the self-propelled one, the big one. The yellow one. Decent sized field. This is going to be quite a decent yield off it, which means more for us then in the end. No, 15% we're just about halfway around, a little over. So we'll be able to do the 2 headlands anyway before we have to empty. Okay, crack on with this, and then we'll get the other contracts. I'm not going to accept them just yet. Might do that. Might take the equipment and just do the green bean harvest as well. Might as well. We're doing everything anyway, so it's kind of a case of we have the time to do it. So let's get it done and get more money in. Okay, I had a busy time doing contracts. I moved on to the 3rd day and done everything possible. So let's collect them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 contracts. We got about, on the green beans, we done okay. We got over 1,000 in the product. And on the cotton, we got about 900. So it's all right. Let's, hold on, I meant to look what we were on. We're on 13 something. So let's just collect the rest of them. Absolutely no point in me bringing you in when I'm doing these, because I've done them so many times on the map. And literally just worked away. And we're up to 22. So there you go. Like, I mean, all that work. And we increased by by about 9,000 is all. Like, that's why I don't bring you in for them. Because it takes a lot of time. Just running around the map to them. So the sooner I own more of these fields to do my own stuff, the better. Now, purchase the precision farming data on this field. It says it doesn't need ploughing, which is good to me. And with that in mind, I'm just going to cultivate it, and then I'm going to get either spelt or buckwheat in here, because I'm going to put in one of the crops we don't normally do, and the crop calendar will allow me to do them now. Let's have a look. We can do barley, buckwheat, mustard, rye, spelt, and wheat. So we're going to do buckwheat, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with the first one, just to put something different into the field. So this won't take long to do. There's no point in ploughing the field. I then have to go and lease a stone picker. Eventually it'll tell me we need to plough it. But at the moment, since it's not telling me I need to do it, I'm not going to do it. It probably needs lime, so maybe I should do the lime before I do the sowing. I'll do that. I'll do the lime on it before I sow it, because the fertiliser will be in the seeder anyway, so it'll kill two birds with the one stone, put the grain in the ground and do the fertilisation state on the field. So I'm going to work away at this. We'll need to lease a roller, or do we have the roller still? I can't remember. Just to roll it afterwards, and then I doubt if there'll be many more contracts. We'll have a look and see. If not, we'll just do a wrap up anyway, and that'll be the end of this episode then, episode number 15. So for an episode that I thought there wouldn't be much to do, it turned out pretty busy with contracts. So let me just press on with this and get it done, and I'll give you an update probably when we're sowing the field. Okay, bringing it back in. And why am I ploughing the field? The reason I'm ploughing the field is I put the wrong crop in. I put mustard in by accident. So I only noticed it when I ran out of fertiliser. I went to reload the fertiliser. I looked at the seeder and it said mustard. I went, oh, that's not meant to be mustard. So I've only got a normal planter. I haven't got a direct drill, so I can't seed over it. So I had no choice, either cultivate it and go again. I just thought, you know what, I should have ploughed it in the first place. There'd be no weeds then. Since we don't have a sprayer, we'll eventually end up having to get a sprayer anyway. So, we're going to plough it. We're going to have to get a stone picker, at least one, just to get the stones off the field, and then get the... only good thing about doing the stone picking is we won't need to cultivate it, which I wasn't thinking. So, kill two birds with one stone. And that's a bit of a pun now too on the stone picking, isn't it? Yeah, no, there's no point in leaving the mustard. I know I could have done it, but I didn't want it. I wanted buckwheat. I want something I can feed to the chickens. And that's the main reason. The oats, I can't, which are in the other field. I can't feed the chickens the oats, so there was no point in I was going to have another grain crop anyway. And that's the plan moving forward. I'll update you when we get closer to finishing this anyway. Everything done, made sure I have the right crop going in this time. Our buckwheat. Headland's done, just need to do the middles. I know they normally do it the other way around if you get a worker to do it, but it's the way I like to do it. So we won't need to spray this for weeds or anything. We've everything done. At least the stone picker was... How much was it? I can't remember. Let me show you. I've sent it back. Stone picker, that one there. Lease $765 it cost us. So there wasn't even 500 litres of stones in it. There was very little. And we're going to need a roller just to roll this field. The handy thing about it is we're right beside the dealership, so we won't have too far to go to get it. Still have a bag and a half of fertiliser left there. And I ran out. If I hadn't ran out, I would have had mustard in this field, and that would have been it. I would have been going later on in the year going, how have I got mustard in that field? But there you go. Anyway, that's going to be it, guys, for episode number 15. We've progressed on. We've got a new field. I call that progress anyway. Okay, most of it was taken up with contracts, but that's the way it is. We done our hay, okay, we got that in. The animals are all in perfect condition. Everything is okay on that end of it. Sheep in the other pasture are only 3 months old, so I won't be getting any wool from them for a while. And I think we're due newborns is it next month, probably from these ones. We're due new arrivals, I think it's either next month or the following month, so the livestock end of the farm will start to expand then. So the Hamlet's coming together. We'll push on now for extra land, I suppose, more than anything else. That's what we need. Could start collecting the collectibles and then we'd have loads of land. I came across so many of them on the travels, but we're not collecting them anyway. And that's it. So, if you're still here and you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you're not subscribed, follow the journey. I suppose the goal on this is on as much of the map as possible at the end, so if you want to follow that and see how we get on, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want. I suppose what made this harder is the fact that we're only getting 50% off the contracts, and if I was to bump it up to 100%, we'd probably be way further on, but that's not what it's about. It's about having fun on it. Now that we're getting more fields, it is getting to that stage where it's a bit more fun. When it was just constantly contracts and nothing else, it did bog itself down a little bit. We still got there, but we're making progress now. So, until next time, all that's left for me to do is say goodbye. Until then, from the Hamlet, episode 15, done and dusted, in the bag. Until then, bye bye.